Hello, my fellow makeup lovers. I thought I would film a quick little video on something new I got. The Amrezy Anastasia Highlighter. Now this came out earlier this year and it sold out when it was supposed to be a limited edition item. And it was so popular they brought it back for another round. And everybody was talking about it, saying it's their holy grail, it's the best thing on earth. So I decided to pick it up to test that out. It is a very beautiful highlighter. I mean, just look at that. It's very bougie. It's fun to have on your vanity. It just makes you feel good to open this up and use it. So I can't lie about those things. I'm very happy I bought it. I enjoy it. It is very pretty. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers say that they didn't have anything like it in their collections. And these are people with collections more massive than mine. I mean, really, I only have a handful of highlighters. But I managed to find 2 dupes for it right off the bat. It is pretty. I'm glad. I own it. I'm going to use it often. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to get into every day. So, I mean, I don't wish they hadn't had purchased it, because I do. I like it. But there are some dupes out there, so if you thought you were missing out and couldn't afford this, guess what? You're not. And I'm going to show you. One is a high-end dupe, but one is a drugstore version, which I think might even be better than the other 2. So let's get into all that goodies, all those goodies. And first, let me swatch this for you. And I'm sure you've seen 100 videos on this highlighter. It's like I know it's a stiff formula. It's not overly powdery. It's got this golden hue, and at first you kind of think it might be too dark for my light skin, but it's not. It's very pretty. I'm going to swatch it here in my hand because my arm swatches don't seem to show up very well. I mean, that's gorgeous. It's very smooth. To tell you the truth, I had heard some people say, oh, it doesn't show any texture. It's the only highlighter I own. You won't see anything. You do. If you have any kind of texture here, little fine lines and wrinkles, this is no different or no better than any other highlighter you own that's at least a decent, smooth formula. Just going to tell you that right off the bat. Okay, so the drugstore dupe I found for this is from Flower. And this is one of my favorite highlighters to begin with. And if I would have known this, that would have made things easier. But the particular shade in this is this gold one. So let's pick some of this up on a different finger. I mean, it looks similar to me. It actually looks a little better. It looks the same on the cheeks. I've tried that out today. I don't know if in this light, if you can tell. I don't wear my highlight psycho heavy, so it looked the same on my cheeks. One side, this was Flower, this was the Amrezy highlighter. Looked the same. So, I mean, I consider that a pretty good dupe. Flower Beauty. You can find it at Walmart, and I guess they're in Ulta now. But one other thing I noticed that was very similar, I know we all own this. If we are makeup collectors, we all bought the Marc Jacobs, the Do You Dewdrops. So this is a liquid highlighter. And it is a little hard to like match this dupe on my hand because it's a liquid, but I'm going to squirt some out and kind of, I mean, it's the same golden shade. And since it's wet, it looks a little shinier, but once it dries, it looks the same. So I hope it's picking up on camera, but these 3 highlighters all look the same. I'm sure you own, or you can own, the Flower one if you don't want to shell out. I think this was like $30. I'm not sure. 28 or 34 seems to ring in my mind. Now the Marc Jacobs, I'm sure this was more expensive, but I know a lot of people own it. So, I mean, really, it's just a liquid version of this. So if you missed out, you don't know if you're going to be able to buy it because it came out around Christmas time and you're buying things for other people, Don't worry about it. There are other things you can buy. Now, as for is it worth it? That's up to you. Do you want to spend the money, or do you already own something like it? I think it's really pretty. I mean, it is gorgeous. I'll show you one more time. I'm sure you've seen pictures of it. I mean, yes, it's gorgeous. So it's really up to you, but I wanted to make a little video to let people know there are things just like it at the drugstore. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.